because everybody thinks about Social Security, as a retirement program, but actually, based on my experience of 33 years working there, I think the retirement benefits are the least important part of Social Security. They also pay survivors benefits and disability benefits. And most people are aware, but most people don't know how important those benefits are. But the biggest reason they're more important than retirement benefits is actually human nature, because we do look forward to retirement. We make plans for retirement, but we're not very good at making plans for becoming disabled or dying at a young age. But that happens far more often than you realize. Actually, one out of three workers will either die or become so disabled they can't do any type of work at all before they reach retirement age. The great majority of those 1 out of 3 don't die before retirement age, which is the good news, but they become disabled before that age, which is much, much more expensive, which is the bad news. On those survivors' benefits, if a parent should die that's worked and paid into Social Security, they'll pay a check to each child up to age 18 or up to 19 if they're still unmarried and a full-time high school student. Also part of survivors' benefits is widows' benefits, but those tie in more with retirement, so I'll delay and talk about those in more detail in a few minutes. And then disability, in my opinion, the most important part of Social Security, because becoming disabled is the most expensive thing a person can do in their lifetime. For disability only, a person has to have worked recently. For retirement benefits, a person has to have worked for 40 credits, which is 10 years of work. That could have been a long time ago. They've got their 40 credits. They qualify for retirement benefits when they reach that age. But for disability only, a person has to have worked recently. And the basic rule is a person has to have worked and paid into Social Security for 5 out of the 10 years before they became disabled. They become disabled at a young age, before age 31, it could be less work. And then there's a special disability program for people, for widows. As you'll hear in a little bit, they normally have to be 60 to widows and widowers to draw benefits on the deceased spouse record, but as early as age 50 if they're disabled. And disabled little children, if a child became disabled before age 22 and remains disabled and unmarried from that point until one of the parents either dies or starts drawing Social Security, at that point they can receive a benefit on that parent's record as if they were under age 18.